Welcome to the course on measuring pregnancy-related and maternal mortality from census data. Hello, my name is Nobuko Mizoguchi. I'm the Chief of the Training and Statistical Development Branch with the U.S. Census Bureau International Program Center in the Population Division. I will be teaching this course along with my colleagues, Dr. Maria Aicha Lastra, also of the U.S. Census Bureau, and Dr. Ching-Feng Lee with Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health. In this episode, I will introduce you to why it is important to measure pregnancy-related and maternal mortality and why census data are used to do that. I will also walk you through the aim of the course and how the overall course is organized. We will begin the course by talking about why it is important that we measure pregnancy-related and maternal mortality. Maternal mortality is an important global health issue. The third Sustainable Development Goal aims to reduce the global maternal mortality ratio, or MMR, to less than 70 per 100,000 live births by 2030. Further, the World Health Organization has set a supplementary national target for countries to reduce the MMR to no greater than 140 per 100,000 live births. This is a country-level target for each country to achieve. Therefore, it is important for countries to estimate and monitor pregnancy-related and maternal mortality. In this course, we will cover the technical aspects of estimating pregnancy-related and maternal mortality using census data. To give you a brief context on the situation of maternal mortality, in 2017, there were estimated 295,000 maternal deaths in the world. This was 35% lower than in 2000, when there were an estimated 451,000 maternal deaths. Looking at the trends in maternal mortality ratio by region, Africa had the highest MMR in 2017, followed by Eastern Mediterranean region and Southeast Asia. The red dotted line represents the global SDG target of 70. As you can see, while all regions saw a decline in MMR since 2000, the world MMR is still well above the target of 70 in 2017. In Africa, Eastern Mediterranean, and Southeast Asia regions have MMRs above the SDG target. Now that you have seen some background data on the trends in maternal mortality in the world, let's get back to our topic of measuring pregnancy-related and maternal mortality from census data. Before we do that, you may have noticed that we distinguish between pregnancy-related and maternal mortality. That is because they have different definitions. We will talk more about the difference between pregnancy-related and maternal mortality in the next episode. So why do we use census data to measure pregnancy-related and maternal mortality? A key reason is the census provides a cost-effective opportunity to measure pregnancy-related and maternal mortality in countries without a comprehensive vital registration system. While a comprehensive vital registration system is the best way to capture pregnancy-related deaths, death registration in many countries are incomplete. The United Nations Principles and Recommendations for Population and Housing Censuses recommends asking about household deaths in the past 12 months as part of their core topic. Pregnancy-related mortality can be measured by adding 3 follow-up questions to the household mortality module in the census questionnaire, and maternal mortality can be measured by adding 4 follow-up questions. The census is also one of the few ways to obtain subnational measures of pregnancy-related and maternal mortality. In Module 2, we will discuss various sources of data to measure pregnancy-related and maternal mortality in more detail. Finally, census mortality data allow us to assess the completeness of death registration and maternal deaths in civil registration and vital statistics systems. Now that you have learned why it is important to measure pregnancy-related and maternal mortality, let's talk about the aim of the course and how the course is organized. The overall aim of this course is to increase the capacity of national statistics organizations and others to collect, analyze, and interpret data on pregnancy-related and maternal deaths from census data. By the end of the course, the participants will be able to define maternal and pregnancy-related mortality and its indicators, identify data sources used to estimate pregnancy-related and maternal mortality, recognize the questions needed to collect data on pregnancy-related and maternal mortality from a census, evaluate the completeness of birth and death data from a census, Estimate, adjust, and interpret female pregnancy-related and maternal mortality and fertility. This course is broken down into 5 modules. The first is understanding pregnancy-related and maternal mortality indicators. The second module is on data sources to estimate pregnancy-related and maternal mortality. The third is assessment of mortality data for women in reproductive age in censuses. The fourth is the assessment of fertility data from censuses. And the fifth and final module is on estimating and interpreting pregnancy-related and maternal mortality indicators. The course is organized in the following way. Each module consists of several video episodes. We will be using an Excel workbook designed by the Census Technical Working Group of the Maternal Mortality Interagency Expert Group called Census PRM. You can download this workbook from the link included in the course website. You can also download and view supplemental materials of the course, including additional slides, a link to the reference guide, and the Census PRM User's Guide. There will be multiple learning assessments throughout the course so that you can test your understanding of the topic. After a successful completion of the course, you will receive a certificate from the Census Academy. Now let's get started.